Hello, and thanks for tuning in to episode 3 of Michelle's Black Restaurant Tour. It's Labor Day weekend, and we're headed to Waters Grill in New Rochelle, New York, in search of the perfect burger. And thanks for joining us today on Michelle's Black Restaurant Tour. For those of you who are new, Michelle's Black Restaurant Tour is an authentic look at Black-owned restaurants and food establishments. Y'all, it's Labor Day weekend, and normally for me that means, grilling out, having a massive size cookout for family and friends. But Rona just won't let us be great. But that's okay. That's okay. We're still gonna celebrate. We're gonna head out to Waters Grill in New Rochelle, New York, and we are really in search for the perfect burger. I mean, I know there's a lot of things you can throw on a grill at a cookout, but when you get a burger that's hitting just right, oh my gosh, I'm excited.
As usual, I started by going online. I did not find a Waters Grill website, but I did find a Facebook page.
Earlier this week, while I was looking up Black-owned restaurants that served burgers, I had to make sure that I reached out to the Waters Grill just to make sure they were a Black-owned restaurant, as I found several on the list I was using that were actually not Black-owned restaurants. So I sent them a little message here. They were very responsive. I told them I just wanted to verify, is this owned by a Black person? They said yes. I said, all right, can I have the name, please? It's like, you got to do your own research these days. They gave me the name, Rudy Southwell. And we're very nice about it. Customer service fine. All right, so once I Googled the owner's name, Rudy Southwell, this article came up on lowhud.com, which is our local news source for folks who are from out of town. This is a picture of him and gives us a little bit of background here. So apparently this restaurant used to be called Dudley's, or used to be a different restaurant called Dudley's, which is in New Rochelle. And Mr. Southwell, a proud New Rochelle resident, purchased it. And he's also a partner in Rockin' Ramen, which is a different restaurant. So we'll have to check that out another time. So looks like they're open from noon to 8. And look at this right here. They serve seafood, burgers, and steaks. So we are good to go. Outdoor seating to come. And I believe that has already started. So that's what we're aiming for in these days of the Rona. Now, admittedly, I am not the burger expert in the family. Yes, I like them, but my husband loves burgers. He'd rather have a burger than a steak. So I'm going to call in my resident burger expert to tell us a little bit about what we're going to be looking for today as we head to Waters Grill. Welcome to the show, Christopher John.
Thanks for having me.
So, I introduced you to everybody as the resident burger expert because I know how much you love burgers. So, let's hear it. I mean, certain stuff you don't need to tell us, like the basics. Like, obviously, a burger needs to be well done.
Medium well.
And it needs to have mayonnaise for sure.
No mayonnaise.
And you need to have thinly sliced red onion.
Crispy onions, if any.
It definitely needs to be on an egg bun.
Brioche.
All right, now you're doing too much. You know what? Just forget it. He's no longer the resident burger expert, okay? We're gonna ask you guys. We'll let you be the expert. Tell us, what makes a good burger?
Maplewood bacon, crispy
I wasn't
onions,
asking you. I
cheddar
wasn't asking.
cheese, and barbecue sauce. You can continue.
I was trying to end it, actually. But
Juicy with great taste and texture, and can be enjoyed with just salt and pepper.
Medium with American cheese, mayo and ketchup mixed together, some type of pickle or relish, not against putting sauerkraut on it, on a nice bun.
A good burger should be seared on a flat top grill, and you gotta have pickles. Burger's not a burger without pickles, and cheese and bacon.
The patty. If the patty's not juicy, then the burger is not gonna be good. I don't care what the other ingredients are. If the patty is dry, it's not gonna be a good burger.
I think what makes a good burger is the flavoring of the meat, but surprisingly, what makes one's outstanding is the bun.
Juiciness, seasoning, beef flavor, toasted buns, and the right fixings.
I like cheese on my hamburger. I like a lot of toppings on my hamburger, especially extra meat like bacon, another patty. I like lettuce, ketchup, mustard. It better be hot, that's for sure.
It has to have that charcoal grilled taste to it, nice and juicy. Have to have all the helpings on it. I love my bread toasted with the lettuce, tomato, ketchup, onions, sometimes cheese, but
You're not doing it right unless it's a gourmet burger. It's my favorite. Medium well, not too overdone. Guacamole, maybe a little bacon, but definitely gourmet. Not none of this fast food burger, all right?
Gotta be super juicy and super full of flavor. Like, you taste the fucking meat. No, I can't cuss. Taste the meat, not like the heat or like the extra grease from all the other food. You know, a good burger it's got to have like the right toppings, it's got to have the right seasoning, it's got to have the right everything. Even the freaking buns got to be on point, because it's a burger. It's like a work of art. It's put together masterfully. So
okay, well, apparently they couldn't agree on what makes a good burger any more than we could. But one thing's for sure, everybody was very passionate about their response. Like, people were not playing when it came to telling what they liked in a burger. But okay, so ready to go to Waters Grill?
Absolutely.
All right, let's go get a good burger. So we're just pulling up. What we notice is the restaurant still says Dudley's. I know that's what the former restaurant was called, but it still says it. We're trying to park. You actually have to park here on the side, is what we were told when we pulled up. So, well, to park and check out Waters Grill. All right, fortunately we were able to find a spot fairly quickly. So we're masked up and we're about to go on in.
When we entered Waters Grill, we walked into a large, spacious room. There was a pretty big bar right when we walked in, with a couple of tables along the back wall and to the back left. Everything was pretty spread out, which is great for social distancing right now. We decided to walk straight through and to the back to check out the deck. The deck was also quite spacious, and the tables were nice and spaced out, which we really appreciated. The view was absolutely beautiful with boats docked. You really felt like you were on vacation. I mean, the music was nice. The breeze was beautiful. It was just such a relaxing atmosphere. We knew that we wanted to eat out on the deck.
So we opted to sit out here on the patio where it's, you know, I feel like we're at a party or something. It's really nice. Beautiful backdrop. I'll show you a little more of the water over there in a little bit. And you saw the pictures of the inside. They did offer us the opportunity to sit on the inside. As you see, there's also, or as I'll show you in a moment, there's also a bar out here. So far, so good. Loving this atmosphere.
In the interest of being COVID friendly, this restaurant has a really unique way of showing you the menu. Each table has this little card in the middle which says menu code. You simply hold your camera up to it and the menu appears on your phone. Specifically, here's what will first come up on your phone when you scan the QR code. And here is what you see when you click the View Menu button. Let's take a look at this a little closer. The left side of the menu shows you appetizers, From the Grill, and Waters Grill dinners. Good choices, and the price looks right. The right side of the menu has appetizers, soups, salads, sides, and desserts. As we walked the perimeter of the patio, we noticed that there was a sign giving us a little preview of the extensive drink menu. We're on vacation, right? At least it feels like it. We'll see if we can give it a whirl here. All right, about to try this pina colada. That is good. I feel like I'm on a cruise ship. So far, so good. There are 3 things I want to taste in my pina colada: pineapple, coconut, and rum. This was a very good balance of all 3, which I liked. Also, the texture was very creamy. There were no little bits of ice anywhere. It didn't taste grainy. It was very thick and creamy. And then the whipped cream on top was also nice and thick. Not to a point where it's not able to melt down into your drink, but I like to add my whipped cream to the drink itself to make it even creamier, which I was able to do with this. And who doesn't like the cherry on top? Chris ordered the strawberry colada, not to be confused for the strawberry pina colada, which is also on the menu. This one does not automatically come with whipped cream, and it does not have the pineapple flavor in it. It was very tasty. It was sweet. It was a great texture. The only thing that Chris said, for his own personal preference, he likes to be able to taste the alcohol a little more in the drink, to be able to taste that rum like you could in the pina colada, which he could not in the strawberry colada, but it was still very tasty. Last but certainly not least, we both ordered the rum punch. Now, this is just a fair warning to everyone. The rum punch tastes like juice, like a very good tropical juice. It is not juice, okay? I repeat, this is not juice. And it's not a drink for the more inexperienced drinkers. It was absolutely delicious. Just be prepared. And if you're driving home, split it with someone. Both of us really enjoyed the broccoli poppers appetizer. It was nice and crispy on the outside, and then warm and melty cheese and broccoli on the inside. Probably a great way to get folks to eat broccoli if they don't really like vegetables. No names mentioned here, but they were very good. All right, our food is here. It looks so good. I'm about to try my garlic fries, which I love the way they're fried. I usually like shoestring or something smaller. This is a little bit thicker. I love the crispiness on the outside. I knew it. I knew it. Crispy on the outside and hot and like melty, just soft on the inside. This is the perfect texture for some fries. Delicious. The garlic is not very strong. Now, I like garlic. I could take a little more garlic, but very, very light, but it's good. I like potato products with garlic. All right, Chris, what's on your burger? Tell us what's on your burger.
Bacon, cheddar cheese, barbecue sauce, and crispy onions.
bacon, cheddar cheese, barbecue sauce, and crispy onion. I just want to make sure everybody could hear over the music. All right, take a bite. Let us know how it is. What do you think? Nice and undercooked at medium well?
Perfect. It's a good burger.
All right. Well, you enjoy your food. How do you like the fries? Have you tried the fries yet?
They're delicious.
Oh, good.
These are some good fries. This is a good spot. I like it. I will definitely be back.
Awesome. I have a feeling I will too. Okay, here we go, the moment of truth. Now I've got lettuce, tomato, cheddar cheese, and crispy onions, and ketchup and mayonnaise on mine. Chris was all too excited to point out that they're on brioche buns. That's juicy. This is a juicy burger, you guys. Well done, yet still juicy. This is perfect. We came to the right spot for a burger. So, as it turns out, my burger was not quite as well done as I thought it was. You'll notice the pink there in the middle of the bun. I mean, well done should not be burnt, but it should be gray. There should not be any pink. And as you notice, I didn't even realize it until I was at my last bite pretty much, which means that this section was actually cooked more than the center of the burger, which had to be more pink than the edges. Now, don't get me wrong. The reason I didn't notice till the last bite is because the burger was so delicious. I just kept eating it. But when I looked down and noticed that, I was a little unnerved, being that I wasn't expecting to see all that pink.
Oh, really?
Hi, everybody. So this is really exciting. We have Mr. Rudy Southwell with us, the owner of the restaurant who we were talking about earlier. So he has agreed to sit with us for a few minutes and chat with us. Mr. Southwell, thank you so much for joining us.
Very unexpected.
This is a beautiful establishment that you have here.
Thank you.
So are you from the Lower Hudson Valley?
I'm from New Rochelle.
You're from New Rochelle?
I'm from the Bronx, actually, but I moved away in 2004. So
okay.
2004, yeah.
So I see that the restaurant used to be called Dudley's. We were looking online. So what made you decide to take over the restaurant and change it to Waters Grill?
I wanted something to represent the fact that we're on the water. And the menu will be changed to more of a grilled menu as opposed to a fried menu.
Okay.
So I wanted to have the taste of, the feel of healthy food and nice environment.
Yeah.
So I had a lot of names. We chose the Waters Grill because the URL was available.
Okay. So awesome. What's your favorite dish here?
Surf and turf.
The surf and turf? Okay, we got to make a note to get that next time. We had burgers because this is an episode specifically about burgers.
Really?
So we really enjoyed our burgers. They were really good.
Oh man, nice. Thank God, yes. Oh,
yes.
Man, thank you.
Those were some great fries.
Thank you. Thank
and
you.
the music, the atmosphere, we don't even feel like we're in Westchester. We feel like we're on vacation somewhere. So,
that's the idea.
Yes, and you guys executed very well.
That's the idea. Come back here and forget where you are.
Yeah. So any last words that you'd like to say to our viewers?
No, it's unexpected, but I'm happy you came and enjoyed yourself. You enjoyed the burger. Something else that's good is the red snapper.
Okay.
We do have that as well. That's very good, and I'm happy to sit down with you.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Impromptu. Hold it.
We appreciate it, and we will be back.
You got it.
Thanks. Okay, everybody, we are back and we are full. Oh my gosh, we had such a great time at Waters Grill, and how nice of the owner to come by and sit and talk with us. Okay, we're gonna have to go through and review this very quickly because I think it's time for a nap. Okay, so what did we do today? We decided to go on a hunt for the perfect burger. We had some folks chime in. Oh, by the way, you guys, let me tell you a little something about that burger montage. We interrupt this programming to bring you a very important announcement from Michelle's Black Restaurant Tour. Michelle's Black Restaurateur will be hosting its first official contest. That's right, you can be the envy of all your friends by representing Michelle's Black Restaurateur on the streets in this. What do you have to do? Well, here are our contest rules. In our burger montage earlier, we had 9 very accomplished people participating. All you have to do is guess who has which profession. You have to like this video, you have to subscribe to Michelle's Black Restaurateur, and then in the comments below, list the name and profession of each of the 9 people. Now, the names were listed in the montage itself. Here are the 9 professions represented. We have a financial analyst, a professional chef and caterer, a makeup guru, 3 professional wrestlers, a host of an online cooking show, a rocket scientist, like a legit for real rocket scientist, a stand-up comedian, and the Godfather. Not just any Godfather, the Godfather. If you can guess which person has which profession, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment your answers below, this t-shirt can be yours. Now, back to your regular scheduled programming. So I just want to thank everyone who participated in our burger montage. We really appreciated your input, and you all seem to know what you were talking about. So we heard from everybody on that. Then we went searching for a website. We didn't find a website specifically by Waters Grill, but they did have an IG page. They did have a Facebook page, which was very responsive when we sent out the chat. We messaged them. Let's see. Then we spoke with Chris, who we thought was going to be the resident burger expert. I don't know. Although I will give it to him, when we did get to Waters Grill, they did use a brioche bun instead of an egg bun. And they also did have crispy onions instead of sliced red onions. So what can I say? But we got there, you guys. We had a great time. We will absolutely be going back. You definitely felt like you were on vacation somewhere. And during these Corona days, a place like that's really important, because we can't travel like we'd like to, but if we can go somewhere and feel like we're traveling, that's perfect. So why don't we go ahead and start with customer service. Our waiter was so kind. As soon as we got there, he came out, he offered us drinks. We asked to see a drink menu. They had the drinks posted on the wall, but he said, oh, I'll just tell you every type of drink. What type of drink are you interested in? He knew that menu forwards and backwards, and he remembered our orders. He didn't write anything down, and he was really great. And then while we were there, while we were eating, he kept coming back and checking on us, seeing if we needed anything. And the owner, Rudy Southwell, who we didn't even realize, at the time that was him. He looked kind of like on the website, but we weren't sure. He kept coming over without knowing who we were. He kept coming over and asking us if we needed anything, and just to make sure that we were okay. It was an awesome feeling in there. They had, just a great family feel there. So for customer service, I'm gonna go ahead and give them a 5. I'm gonna give them 5 stars because that was excellent customer service. Okay, let's see. Why don't we go to price next? So our burgers, I'm sure you saw on the menu that I listed, our burgers were $11. And that's including those fries, those delicious fries that we had. You can easily go to a fast food place and end up spending $10, $10, $11 on food. So this was really good. The price was right on target. Now you can go there with $15 and be like, all right, let me go here $15, including tip, everything. I want to get a meal, and you could get a meal. Or you could go there and say, you know, I'm willing to splurge just a little more. I want something a little fancier. I want a little surf and turf or the red snapper or what have you. And even that really was not like an astronomical price. It was very, very decent. So for price, I'm also going to go ahead and give them 5 stars. Okay, so far this is going very, very well. Now the food. The food was very good. When I tell you I bit into that burger and it was so juicy, I mean, I really wanted to make a huge deal, but you know, this time I was actually in public, so I had to kind of keep it together. That burger was good. It was not dry. I could have used maybe a few more of the crispy onions. I decided to try the crispy onions. I could have used a few more on the burger. Let's see. I got my mayo. I got my ketchup, my lettuce, tomato. The bacon was good. It wasn't too thick or too hard or anything like that. It was a very good burger. I couldn't finish it all, but not for lack of trying. The one thing I will say about my burger is that as I kind of neared the end, you know, I was just eating and enjoying. I wasn't even really paying attention, but as I got near the end, I looked down and noticed that my burger was kind of pink inside. And I don't know if you recall, but I asked for a well done burger. Now, was the burger delicious? Yes. Did the little pink in there hurt me? No, but the point is, I asked for well done, and well done, while it doesn't mean burnt, it does mean no pink. So that's the one thing with the food where I was kind of like, I don't know. So for the food, I can't give it the perfect rating, but I will go ahead and give it 4.5 stars because it's very good. Now, overall experience, the parking looked like it was about to be really difficult, but I mean, it was just our luck that somebody did pull out as we got there. I could see it being tough though, especially on a busy day. It was limited, but it was sufficient. It worked out okay. The view, breathtaking. I mean, the views were absolutely just beautiful. It just did not feel like you were sitting in Westchester. The music was like so eclectic, and everything they played made you want to dance. Loved it. Even the crowd was, you know, very diverse, but everybody was so laid back and calm. I mean, it was just such a great vacation cruise ship feel. I love it. It made me want to go and check out and see what activities they had going on the Lido deck. Let's see, the menu. I loved how it was a contactless menu. This is my first time experiencing a contactless menu, which is perfect for COVID days. You know, I was a little wary about eating out at the actual establishment anyway, but I really liked how they had the menu set up, that you just scan your phone and it popped up right on your phone. And then the fact that, you know, the owner, when we told him who we were and we said this is what's going on, because people were kind of looking at us like, why is she taking pictures of everything? But when we told him what was going on, I mean, he just came right over. He was willing to sit down with us. I don't think he thought I was going to get him on camera. I think he thought I was just going to interview him, but he was a great sport, and we really, really appreciate that. We will definitely be going back to Waters Grill. So overall, very, very close to getting that 5-star rating, but due to the burger. Oh, and one other thing, the name on the restaurant was Dudley's, which was the former restaurant. So I get it, especially since I think this was a recent change, them changing it to Waters Grill. However, I didn't see a sign that said Waters Grill anywhere. If it was there, it may not have been so obvious because I didn't see it. So if we didn't do our research before going out there and we didn't know that it used to be called Dudley's, we probably would have driven around for a while looking for the restaurant, thinking that we were missing it. So those two minor things result in this rating for overall experience being 4.5 stars. We really enjoyed ourselves. A huge shout out To Rudy Southwell, thank you so much for your hospitality and for the wonderful food. We will definitely be back, and we look forward to seeing you again. And to all of you out there watching, I look forward to seeing you all again. I hope you get a chance to go out to Waters Grill. You will not regret it. And when you go, tell them that you were sent by Michelle's Black Restaurateur. Thanks, be safe, and take care, everyone.